Survivor. Survivor. Season 47. Survivor, Episode 9. Survivor. Season 47, Episode 9, guys. Welcome to Mirror Domains. Red Lemon Colon live chat says hi. Hi, how's it going? Hey, if you haven't watched one of these from me before, we're 9 episodes in. Yeah, we don't have a confirmed time when we stream this during the week. It is what it is. Next week, I think I'm not going to be able to do it on Thursday. But we got to roll with the punches. Just wanted to warn you, it seems Ro may have accidentally or intentionally spoiled the elimination order for the rest of the season. Oh, well, I don't follow the social media of any of the players, so that's going to be fine with me. Sierra went home last week, right? Sierra, in kind of like a blind side, right? We'll have to see how that goes. With that being said, guys, time is tight. I'm going to hit the play button. And this is just the previously on. And Andy wanted to do something about getting Sierra out. I would have chosen Sam over Sierra, but I'm thinking maybe Andy thinks he can use Sam as kind of like a bad guy. Kind of like, well, don't vote for him. You don't give him the $1 million because look at all the bad plays he did. Right?
Horrible. Rachel and I get blindsided. Sierra gets sent home.
That's when hubris works against you, Sam.
Yeah, we obviously can't even play the game together, though.
We'll probably be doing Hell's Kitchen tomorrow afternoon around the same time, around 4 o'clock-ish. Maybe a little bit earlier if I can get it off the ground, because I'd like to go see the 5 o'clock show of Red One. Although I don't really want to see Red One. This episode was good, Red Lemon Colon says. Love everything this season so far.
I don't know where to go here. Like, I don't know who to trust.
Yeah, the season's been good. Yeah, she played her shot in the dark. And yeah, somebody said that to me in the chat. She did it to see if she was gauging reactions. You got more options than some, Rachel.
Who comes knocking?
You got an idol.
It's nice that we all...
I flipped on Gata, and I feel like this is the first step.
Yeah. I just got done watching this episode also, James. Pretty interesting episode so far. Just tell them straight up. If it was down to the three of us, you were going to pick Sierra over me, and that's the way that it is, Sam. Sorry. So she had to go.
Like, it's complete Survivor satisfaction.
Chef's kiss. Now, why would Andy take Sam over Sierra, though? Is it because of a strategic play, or is there something else going on there? Have I actually ever applied to it? Not yet, no. I just don't think my odds are all that good. But Genevieve's a Canadian, so they do have Canadians on there. If there was a way that I could play up my Indigenous angle, is maybe the only way that I think I could perhaps get on the show. Sam should have kept the alliance with Sierra a secret. Yeah. There was really no need for Sam and Sierra to be so open and like, it's us two kind of thing, right? You know that Sierra wanted to try to keep it a little bit more close to the chest than Sam did. But who's going home this week? I can't tell you. I don't know. So no spoilers, please. Depends on who wins immunity. The Blue Tribe, though, the rest of the people have to look at the Blue Tribe and say, okay, they've still got 4 and we're all down to 3. So turnabout's, fair play here, right? I think your cooking skills and physical size should get you on the show. Cooking, I don't know, but maybe.
Was like, we could do Andy. And then I was like, I am not putting Andy's name down.
For various reasons. I'm not gonna
Rachel's
lie.
a smart player.
A rock and a hard place for me, so I'm sorry.
That's completely
And-
fine. In alignment, we're
I agree.
synchronized.
I'm like,
I don't think Rachel wants to work with Andy. Like, it's not a first choice. I think it's because he's a flip-flopper, right? And she read that early on in the game. Somebody that you can't really trust a secret with.
do you want to focus in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think maybe Rachel would try to keep him close, kind of like, the old saying, keep your friends close but your enemies closer kind of thing? Do you think it's one of those situations? Because she wants payback on Andy?
Okay, can we
Work
maybe
together?
we can work together
Actually work together?
for real.
Yeah.
Throughout this game.
I don't know. And when she throws that smile at you,
There's Kyle with the challenges.
Kyle's been... Well, you said it right there. Sue and Caroline. There's another couple that you got to break up. Like a pairing.
On some boats. I still have some sort of like
So that was the first commercial break, huh? At 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Rachel got no choice. She got no alliances. She needs to gather all the misfits and battle the muscle guys.
There's still a way we could, at some point, come together.
Well, you have to, Sam. Oh, he wants he wants vengeance.
I was a part of that blindside against Sam.
Well, it is a game, right, Saul?
I cannot read who Gabe actually wants to work with.
Gabe is strong too. But if it became down between Gabe, Caroline, and Sue, those two would vote out Gabe. Tree mail?
Tonight, only one wears the bat.
Pears. This is interesting.
None of us is safe, so what's tricky about this type of pairing?
Yeah, this is weird.
Like Andy,
Sam and Andy, huh? I think that was the name of a restaurant where I grew up. Oh, so he picked it on the assumption that eventually, if you win, it'll go down to a heads up kind of situation. Wow, an immunity challenge again this early?
in a battle with you, it's the guy who's on a winning streak. And
So Kyle's also thinking that it's going to end up head to head. It's very interesting. Very interesting. It's slowly becoming like a standard obstacle course kind of thing. Has to be part of it, right? Did you know that a new season of Gordon Ramsay's Call It Kitchen Nightmares Road to the Super Bowl? Does it?
Take back their necklaces. Look at Sue coming.
Yeah, because it was two last week, right? The one for girls and one for guys. Okay, Sam and Andy we knew.
So Kyle, you made these.
Kyle and Gabe. Rachel and Caroline and Genevieve and Sue. Teeny and Saul.
In stages.
Stages. Oh, man. So you can't be claustrophobic on that one.
The first three.
So each wave here, you get eliminated. The staircase challenge.
First 2 pairs to finish. Move on.
Final stage. Okay, 4 individuals. And that challenge, we've seen lots. That's a classic Survivor challenge. Yeah, and it does get painful. You think Kyle's going to walk away with this one again? And reward.
The final 4. Those last 2 pairs.
Okay, so if you're the final 4, you get the reward as... Here, here.
Lose their vote.
Oh, wow. Now, yeah, that does up the stakes quite a bit because you don't want to lose your vote. And I like how the producers are changing that up.
Yes. First 3 pairs to finish. Move on to... Ready. Go.
Okay, well, I think Kyle and Gabe will get through because Kyle's strong. I don't know, maybe Sam and Andy? I kind of want Rachel and Caroline. You got to push it to the side. See, this is where a big guy like me would struggle because I had to push that much more sand out of the way.
Here comes Sam with his...
And I'm the kind of guy that I would pretend to get stuck and go, ah! T says her butt is too big. For me, it would be the chest, right? Andy and Sam, yeah. Come on, girls. So Kyle's going on. Come on, Saul. Push it, Saul. It ripped? So if you pull it too hard, the bag rips, it's on you? Oh, Saul. He ate dirt there. This is where the upper body strength would come into handy because you're scooping.
Look at that, teeny. One more.
I'd use the doggy technique. Just stand there with, scoop it out between the legs. Yeah, like Genevieve started doing it there. Wow. So who lost? Sam and Andy are out. Caroline. Wow. So 2 teams did lose? I thought it was only 1 team. Wow. That was kind of intense. Where are we at? Second commercial, coming up to the 20-minute mark. build a staircase.
The final round, last pair is out. No
Yeah, Sam lost his partner Sierra, and now his vote. Yeah, here we go. One puzzle step at a time.
part of it.
So this is going to be a lot of running back and forth.
Genevieve and Sue in the early
They're doing it right. They're calling it out. One big one in the second spot, right? Come on, Teeny.
just barely, then Teeny and Saul.
Come on, Gabe and Kyle. Sue and Genevieve are dangerous in this one, eh? Yes, Chris, I did do a review. I want to see somebody actually fall off the balance part. Don't even think about it. Just go across it. Yeah, like Teeny there. You see how quickly she was? Yeah. Yeah, don't even think about it. It's all mental, right? Oh, wow, Sue barely made it. But you know what I mean? When you're just like, okay, it's a balance beam, so I got to balance, right? No. Oh, Saul bit it. Man, if Kyle and Gabe get through this, Saul's not going to be able to live with himself here. Kyle's limber, though. Saul's across. Okay, good. Oh, Gabe just launches across. Wow.
And Gabe, after half
Wow.
the lead,
I really thought that Genevieve and Sue would have made it. But at least you don't lose your vote, Genevieve and Sue. Look for clues around the bench, guys. There's usually 13 episodes in a Survivor season, Chris.
difficult. You are going to feel it when you drop your.
Yeah, this is one I couldn't, like, I got big feet. People with smaller feet would get an advantage. Yeah, Kyle's probably going to win. I don't see him.
This is as good as it will get.
And at some point in this challenge, you would want to start to use your elbows if you're allowed. Are you allowed to press with your elbows? You know what I mean? To try to use some of your upper body to take the weight off your feet.
Stage, everybody's good.
5 minutes. I heard there's an extra episode this season because they didn't do the double tribal council in episode 7. Do you think so?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, so you are allowed to take your foot off, right? If you're allowed to take your foot off, for how long though? $10 minutes. So yeah, now they're trying to use their arms to brace. Saul, I don't think he's going to make it. Finally catching you live, Emmanuel says. Ah, yes. We're just in the immunity challenge here. It's how much your body can take. She wants to quit. You can see. You see it in her face how painful it looks. If we get there. See, my foot would barely... I don't even know if my foot would be able to catch onto that at all.
Hang tough.
Saul's struggling. He's going to be out. You see that Gabe's lifting his foot, though. Oh, and Saul drops.
It is Kyle versus Gabe for individual.
Do you think that Kyle would throw this in the attempt to say, hey guys, I don't win every challenge? Or do you think that's too risky to play?
Foothold.
Or start bargaining, saying, hey, and say, hey, if you win, then I won't vote for you, kind of thing. Yeah, do you have to stay in the middle, or can you like shift out and have like one arm all the way across and use your back as a press? Oh, Kyle drops. Wow. No, yeah, and it looked like he was really trying, right? So he didn't throw it on purpose. Gabe wins. So there goes Sam's target, because Sam wanted to get Gabe out, right? Here's his dance. Oh, that was who is that? That's that's a touchdown dance. Who did that? The guy from the Ravens did that, right?
You have lost your vote. So as of now, you
It's not guaranteed. So the bottom four go on a journey where they'll probably have to do another puzzle or something, right?
and Teeny, you're going to enjoy an afternoon picnic.
So it'll be Sue and Genevieve by themselves for a while. Ray Lewis, yeah. Rather let me call it that. That was his celebration dance, right? Yeah, they'll come for you, Kyle. And it would be almost not even bold to say that it's going to be that big of a leap to put your money on Kyle.
Three separate groups. There are the no vote journey people.
And I think that sandwiches, chips, soda, looks like they're grilled sandwiches as well.
Days. I got dizzy from just how good it felt.
BLTs are good.
People, I'll let it go.
Ugh. I think Saul has acid reflux. God, guys, what's with the burping?
Yeah.
What are you singing?
I mean,
I don't believe that, Teeny. Gabe blowing all of his money at a coconut on a food auction. I don't know, Gabe. Genevieve is a hard read, and she's proven that she'll go with that whatever she wants to do. And Kyle totally misread her then, because Genevieve is dangerous. Yeah, Emmanuel. Genevieve is smart. Why? Why, Sue? Right now, it would seem like you're riding the coattails of Gabe. But obviously, Gabe's not going home because he's got the idol. You targeted Rome, Genevieve. What are you talking about? Is my boy going home tonight? Remember, in my pool at work, Saul is the one that, it was just a random draw. We all put the names in a hat and we picked. So I got Saul. If Saul goes home, then I lose my pool at work. Yeah. Having your vote taken away from you like that does change the game dramatically. Oh, he's getting emotional.
I wanted that one. I want it because three of you will earn back your vote at tonight's
3. I think in this situation, I would prefer Caroline not to get her vote because she's going to be with Sue and Gabe no matter what. And I do want to see the blue kind of get broken up. So I do think maybe Kyle might be going home tonight. And Sue's got it against Kyle. It's going to be, by the sounds of it, it's going to be down to Sue, Kyle and Saul. See who can scramble here. It's all about this deliberation. Did you see Teeny's face? You're just going to say it right away?
As long as it's not one of us. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I pitch the idea of blindsiding Saul,
So, Genevieve, why are you not smart enough to say? Seems like Sue and Gabe are really strong, and Caroline's with them. So then, why does that not put a target on his back, Genevieve? On Gabe's back.
because it allows me to approach it in a way that he will be extra receptive to.
Will he though?
Like subtle threats, literally.
Yeah, but if nobody's talking about Saul. Or will this put a target on Genevieve's back?
If he skates by a couple more, like, it will be.
Even the target anymore.
I think if Caroline has a vote,
So if Caroline comes back with her vote, they'll vote Saul. So it seems like Kyle doesn't really care if it's Saul or Sam.
When You really have no idea what ingredients are going into your plan.
Yeah, we need to see who's going to come back with their votes, right? Or do they go straight to council after this? They don't come back to... Do they go straight to council after this?
You will place a metal. You lose, and you will not vote at.
So the one who makes the tower fall loses their vote. Everybody else is safe. Interesting game. Yeah, Pfeiffer says Survivor Jenga. Obviously, the first 3 rounds should be pretty stable. Unless you got the shakes. Now, do you try to build it honestly? Do you try to build it honestly, or do you try to build it in such a way that the person after you can't place it well? Yeah, I wouldn't be good at this one. Because when I get nervous, I get a little shaky. And it'll happen to you guys too once you get a little bit older. Come on, Rachel. I don't know, Rachel. Wow, is right. Andy seems locked into this one. So it seems like whoever... Oh! Ugh.
I knock over the tower.
Wow. So Caroline loses her vote. And that's probably the best scenario, because now Gabe and Sue and Kyle will lose a piece. Right? So they'll lose a vote. It'll be them 3 against the 3.
We're on board with that right now.
I agree.
I am definitely.
So everybody there is thinking Kyle. But it seemed whoever was putting the 3rd piece to the triangle on got the raw deal. So is there another deliberation? It looks like there is. Looks like there's another block here of 42 minutes to another 10 minutes of deliberation.
Oh, no way!
Well, you can't make it that obvious, Gabe. Why do you need Caroline?
We had to do.
Five is a majority tonight. So
To burn my bridge with Teeny. She is
So Genevieve's not going to tell Why, though?
Lay it on me.
Shall we go for salsa?
So Genevieve has no interest in keeping the red together at all, and that was clear ever since she got rid of Kishan, right?
He is, missing the boat on that.
And he's also in on this plan for Sam in or out.
I don't know, Genevieve. What does getting somebody like Saul out at this point do anything for you? What, can't you see that Gabe, Caroline, Sue are running this now? And you falling in line with them to get Saul out is just going to help that? Yeah, Emmanuel says, I don't know what's going on in Genevieve's mind at all. That's what I'm trying to piece it together.
For you. I can't tell you who it is. It's not you. It's not.
Okay, well, Sam is not, you're being told that it's not you. Well, then who is it? Oh, I can't tell you that either. Well, then that,
I have to confirm anything.
Yeah.
Obviously. I won't.
Just don't blow up my spot, okay?
Okay.
well, you deduced it. He was able to put to, because there's not many more pieces left to play to say, okay, well, if it's not that person, it's going to be this person, right? Then I would say, well, why is Genevieve running around like this? Why can't we vote Genevieve out?
This thing up.
This is the most important comment.
Okay.
So shut up. Let's go. Are you serious?
My first reaction.
So can Saul kind of, can he manipulate something out here?
I want Sue out of this game.
Sue is a good person to get out because she's not making big plays. She's riding the coattails of Gabe and Caroline. And she will always vote with whatever Gabe and Caroline tell her to vote. Getting Sue out would be getting rid of some of their leverage.
All right. What's Caroline got to do?
Can't get, like, you can't trust Teeny or Genevieve.
The vote was me tonight.
The way I would look at it is, okay, if I talk to one of them first and one of them doesn't know about the plan to get me, then I can trust that person, and the other person would be the automatic person trying to undermine everybody.
flags just instantly go up. I have heard nothing about this.
What do you think of? I'm trying to take out Sue tonight.
Things have totally exploded. Later on. This is like very big decisions that need to be made.
And we know that Andy can be a flip-flopper, right? We know he can change his mind on this.
What? Yeah, that's what Saul just told me. To do here.
I feel it.
Well, how do you think, Teeny? You got to think that everybody there is going to be in for themselves. You think that Saul and Genevieve will be for themselves?
Rachel, they pulled Rachel in.
I'm pretty conflicted about what to do.
So you got Sue, Kyle, Saul. Everybody's kind of like, yeah.
Around, it's a lot of craziness, and
I don't know, man. This could be just editing. Saul could still go home. Okay, so that we needed that longer deliberation because that was crazy. So we're at 50, coming up to the 53-minute mark, guys. Start a travel. See what Sierra looks like after she got all cleaned up. Yeah. Shower does look good.
And in pairs, but it ended up in a showdown between Kyle and Gabe.
Yeah. Will Rachel give her idol to Saul since he gave her a Titan and Titan the bond, maybe? Does Rachel know that the backup plan would be to vote Sue, though?
was happy for that. But then obviously
Is Saul trying to change the vote here again? Because I thought they decided Kyle. Or is Genevieve just trying to play coy?
We're going to treat each other kindly, even.
This is a hard read.
I don't think so.
Teeny doesn't seem to be on board here. You feel weird, Teeny, because it's Genevieve that wanted Saul. You just weren't able to put it together. That's what's giving you the weird vibe. I don't know, who knows what Andy's going to do?
How impactful is that with all the uncertainty?
Sierra's got bitter grapes, sour grapes. Sierra's like good. When you see that when Caroline said that she didn't have her vote?
My opinion.
All this talk, though, does seem to take the target off Saul. Yeah.
And then more confusion. Bottom line, this
At least it seems like it could come down between Sue or Kyle.
Scramble today. Pure
Be on point at any given time, but this is very specific. This is not sure what the
Gone in confident and sure and been blindsided and
I don't know. See, Kyle and Gabe were a little too confident there at the end. And that could have been just the edit, but it seemed like Kyle's not in the know. Seems like Gabe's not going to be in the know. Which means Sue won't be in the know.
information, i.e. my plan needs to change.
Gabe was like, by who? Like, that Teeny and Gabe conversation is, I don't know if I like that.
I'm in the middle of it, and hear what's being said.
All I know is that chaos.
So Gabe, Kyle, and Sue all still think it's going to be Saul. So there's going to be 3 votes for Saul, it sounds like, but everybody else is going to be mixed between Sue and Kyle. So it could be 3 versus 3-3. Imagine if you got 3 votes, like all 3 of them got the same vote. Although it doesn't seem like it's going to be that close. Otherwise, there'd be much more time left in the episode. Like if it came down to a rock pick or a fire burn, there would be a bigger time here at the end.
I need 6 or 7 people to do what I need them.
What do you guys do? If you're Saul, Kyle, I don't think Sue has any whiff that she's was on the chopping block. But if you're Kyle or Saul, do you play your shot in the dark here? And I want to see what Teeny voted. Oh, look at that stare. The Sierra is still burning hot fire, right? She's going to look. I want to see what she looks at Saul or Sam. So Genevieve doesn't seem like she got the vote for Saul the way she wanted.
I'll go tally the votes.
This is weird, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sweating about it, though. If Saul goes home and I lose my chance at the pool, then so what?
You want to play it? Now would be the time to do so.
I don't think Rachel's going to play because she doesn't. Her name was never even mentioned today. All right. Well, we know we're going to get 3 votes, Saul. For sure. At least 4 votes for Saul, at least, right? The 3 blue and Genevieve will vote Saul.
3 votes Saul, 1 vote Sue.
Teeny, what did you do? Teeny's flipped. So Genevieve got what she wanted. It was Teeny. Teeny flipped. Why did you do that, Teeny? And Genevieve just buried herself now. I'm out of the pool. So I want to see. So everything went to script basically from the start. Like nothing got changed. But nobody knows that you did it, Genevieve. It's going to be. It's going to look like Gabe Mastermind did that. You're not going to be able to convince anybody that it was you, Genevieve, unless you get Gabe, Caroline, Sue, and Kyle out. So you got your play of getting Saul out. What does that do for you? I'll be brutally honest here. If yellow and red now get steamrolled by blue, it's all because of tonight when you had a chance to break that up. And Genevieve just was like, I don't like my red tribe anymore, so I'm going to get rid of Saul. I'm going to get rid of Teeny. So Teeny voted Saul. So did Rachel. Andy voted Saul, and Sam voted for Saul. So nobody voted for Sue or Kyle. So that was all in the editing that we saw that. We saw that with all of those other possibilities was just in editing. Nothing really changed from that first get-go. Strange. Well, it is what it is. I'm not rooting for Genevieve. I'm not even rooting for Teeny because I don't understand it. The only one I'm really rooting for is Kyle and Rachel that's left. Yeah. And Caroline, maybe if she realizes that Gabe and Sue will vote her out, like, you got to be smarter than this, guys. Yeah. Yeah, Teeny voted against Saul. I don't get that. But we got to forge ahead. It's not. It doesn't feel like a betrayal or anything to me, at least. Like for some people, it will, but you just got to look at who the power players are. Where did that come from, right? Oh, curious. All right, guys, where are we at? I was gonna no, I don't really have any interest in going out and seeing Red One. I thought that I could. Red One starts at 7:20, 6:50 in the IMAX. No, I'm not watching it in the IMAX. I'm not paying $20 to watch Red One. If I see Red One, Anora is the best film in the theaters right now, guys. Anora. Heretic's pretty good too. Here is Phantom is man. A Smile is actually pretty good. Wild Robot's okay too, if you like kids movies. But Anora is good. Anora is going to be one that people will be talking about for like awards consideration. It's just fun. It's sexy. Yeah. 5 o'clock. Oh, I missed the 5 o'clock show. Why does Red One have to be 2 hours and 3 minutes? I don't get that. Shawn Mendes. No thanks. All right. Well, guys, that's it. Hey, if you like this kind of stuff, come join us on the channel, because tomorrow we'll be doing Hell's Kitchen probably around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe like around 3:30ish. We'll get into Hell's Kitchen tomorrow afternoon. And then come join us. Well, we're done now, the Penguin season 1, maybe series ever. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. We'll have to see how that is. Bifer says, I would never write my friend's name, Teeny. You're a backstabber. Yeah. Yeah, and she knew that. Why? It's not as if they would have noticed unless Jeff read it, right? We all imagine as Light opens in New York, it won second place for Best Movie Prize at Cannes, or did it? Did it? Let's see what else is opening up this weekend, if there's... Because I'm going to be in Toronto. A Real Pain? I don't know what that... What comedy? What's A Real Pain? Last Dance, Wild Robot, Overlord, The Sacred Kingdom. Conclave is still... Conclave is also going to get awards consideration. I guess I should force myself to see that. Blitz, I saw. Blitz is good. Yeah, I know. Blitz is not good. Blitz is mediocre fare. What are you talking about, James? It sucks because I like Saoirse Ronan. Not Rona. Shawn Mendes, Overlord. Okay. What the heck is this? A Real Pain? Do I know what this is? Kieran Culkin, Jennifer Grey, Jesse Eisenberg. Oh, is this the one where the two brothers or something go look for their family heritage overseas or something like that? Mismatched cousins, David and Benji, tour Poland to honor their grandmother. Okay. Their adventure becomes complicated as old tensions resurface while exploring their family history. Jennifer Grey. Haven't seen her in a while, huh? Yes, ever since she changed her nose. People were like, Dirty Dancing, right? Yeah, it was. Whatever. All right, guys, that's it. I'm just ranting now. Real Pain stars McCulkin and Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah. That is what it is. All right, guys. Come join us tomorrow for Hell's Kitchen. And if not, next Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday for Survivor, because Thursday I'm going to be booked all day. All day. From like 8 to 5 at night. And then I got to be somewhere at 7 o'clock at night. So it doesn't seem like it's going to happen next week. Next week's going to be busy too, because we got both Gladiator 2 and Wicked opening. So I'm going to have to try to get out to see one of those. I'm going to be burning the midnight oil next Thursday. Wait. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, it is what it is. Thumbs up. See you next time. You're watching Mirror Domains.